Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another Ben Tennyson Omniverse reaction for you guys. This is Season 2, Episode 7. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. Last week's episode was a trip. I could not have guessed if you would have gave me 1,000 guesses. Guess who the villain is of this episode in terms of Ben and Rook going back to Rook's home planet and meeting his family and everything, and they're harvesting these plants that basically, like this fruit or whatever, that can do anything and everything, apparently. And there's a villain who is teaching these creatures to walk on their two legs and helmets and all this stuff. Just take a guess who the villain is. My first thought was, how the fuck did freaking Dr. Animo get up here? No, it's Fish Trick. Out of all the villains it could be, it's Fish Trick. Okay, why? Anyways, it was a weird episode, and I don't know if we're ever going to see these characters get in terms of Rook's family. And apparently Rook is a bachelor. I mean, he had a girlfriend, but apparently all the women at one point wanted to be with Rook. Alright, would never would have guessed that either. So, it was a weird episode, but hey, we got to see Rook's family, right? And Rook's, like, youngest, like, brother or whatever, like, his little brother, was obsessed and loved Ben. And apparently, there was some sort of radio show, a radio play based off Ben's life. Not exactly accurate, making up fake alien names, but still, it's like, hey, there's still something out there. That's kind of cool. It's like, it's interesting. Okay. So I'm not sure what to expect from here, but yeah, because that was a weird episode last week, so we'll see what happens here. Who knows? Maybe it's another weird one. Who knows? But anyways, let's jump to now. Let's go. What the hell? Ooh.
You forgot to say, it's hero time!
Oh, shit. All right. It's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh! I just wanted you to acknowledge me as your arch nemesis and destroyer.
He's a kid and he wants to have fun, but when you need a superhero, he gets the job done.
Ben 10.
Huh?
Oh?
I don't know how you're
Arrested Development? Okay.
But tell him to back off.
Yeah, figure it out. Oh! Oh, there you go, there you go. Who is this guy? Kid, whoever.
Hold still, you big lizard!
Careful. Yeah, still. Oh, now it's just swinging wherever. Oh, there you go. See, use them against each other. That's the way to do it. Oh! So who is this, exactly?
Of course, you don't even remember me. Hello, I'm Billy Billions. I was richer than you. I was smarter than you. Now, do you remember?
No?
You weren't smarter than me. You were just
nice.
Lucky.
Oh, reverse it right back. Oh, shit.
Instead of zapping me, you got sucked into Dimension 12?
I don't gotta admit anything. I said it's not funny.
This guy's aggressive. Calm down, man.
There I was. You know the worst part?
That 5 years of isolation drove you crazy?
That 5 years of isolation controlled me. No! My body stopped growing.
Yeah.
But not my brain.
My brain. Yeah,
I'm a genius,
okay.
by the way.
Yep. Yep. It's got a whole army of them, of course.
Reopening the portal to Earth.
According to Ben, he has saved the
According
universe
to Ben.
billions of times.
At least.
What's going on?
Oh!
Rook, you okay?
I am entirely not sure.
Oh my god, they're kids!
Your voice is kind of weird too.
Yours as well.
But tail.
Yeah, I see that, which is weird.
It falls off at puberty.
You'll know how it feels.
Who is that
to stop
behind
looking
him?
like a kid.
I'll still be able to take you down.
Like
Yeah.
I'd give you a chance.
Oh, it's not working.
Biometric data does not match Ben Tennyson. Please provide alternate identification.
This is bad. The Omnitrix won't work.
I'm Kirby Tennyson. I live in Bellwood. I'll leave us.
Oh, ball weevil. Why not, I guess.
This is a piece of cake.
Is it, though?
Who's more famous?
Okay, Rook's gonna fight her. Whoever this is. That is a giant ball. My god. Oh, man, that was good. Dude. Another ball! Another ball! Can't drive.
I I know that you're worried, but we're doing everything possible.
This is weird.
I promise it will be okay.
What are you guys doing to Rook?
Trying to figure this out.
First, the de-aging effect.
It's not gonna be this easy. Come on. No.
Robot, what's the holdup? What part of
What?
hurry up don't you understand?
Uh-oh. They're reverting back to what they were before.
This realm. Halt! Halt!
They're not gonna listen to you.
Your master, obey me! This is I command you!
I command you. Stop. Move.
Destroy all flesh and the works of flesh.
So this guy's an idiot. Wow, that's a big building. Jesus. Holy shit.
Ben Tennyson.
Reverse them back.
Rude. Not him!
Master Billy.
Okay. You let me go, and she'll let you go. I had everything under control.
You actually didn't.
Come on.
I can't believe you built your tower right next to Captain Nemesis's building.
Oh, Cat Nemesis.
Yeah,
Oh.
except my building is taller than his.
Even that pocket watch is a wannabe Omnitrix. Honestly,
That's-
have you
oh,
ever
shit.
had an original idea?
I came up with IQ, lad.
You think you're an evil genius, right? Then go for something like, I don't know, Whiz Kid. You're just a spoiled brat, Billy. A
Billy.
big, jealous copycat.
So the robots are still in there. Okay.
These guys could use a blast from Squatch.
It's me, Omnitrix. Oh.
It's me, Omnitrix. Oh.
Oh.
They might hear you.
Oh, they hurt. I mean, that's working, so.
What are you doing?
That was good.
Look out!
He's lucky. I didn't even think about he could do that, yeah.
Got to put a better grip on that thing. Cool.
No.
I told you it was complicated.
Yeah, leave it alone. Oh, come on. Oh. Nice. Okay. Oh, shit. He's going back in there. Oh, no. Poor kid. Oh, they're gonna... Okay. Wow. Really?
I overloaded the portal generator.
Well,
I saved the
No,
Earth.
technically, yeah.
I've been the one who doomed it.
I did all the work. I saved the world.
I did all the work.
It's all the credit.
And there you have it, guys. An overall interesting episode. I wasn't sure what was going on, but okay. So we have a new character that was Ben's arch nemesis from school, and he got sucked into Dimension 12 or whatever. And it was voiced by Aziz Ansari, Billy Billions. I would have never guessed it was Aziz. I just didn't recognize that was his voice. I'm like, oh, okay. So Billy Billions. So apparently he tried to one-up Ben back when he was a little kid, and he accidentally put himself into Dimension 12 with those robots that we've seen before. I think they were, it was Captain Nemesis. They name dropped in the episode. He was the one who brought these robots to Earth and was pretending to stop the basically destruction of, like basically stopping them from destroying the planet, but it was all ploy. It was all bullshit. But of course, you know, that was the whole thing. You know what it reminds me of? Like, the design of those robots remind me of the robot that we saw in The Incredibles, the first film, that giant robot in the city or whatever. Like, that was a really cool action sequence in that film. That's what the design of the robot reminds me of a little bit. It's interesting that. But the wording of it, destroy all flesh and anything made by flesh or whatever, like, it was like, they kept repeating it over and over and over. Like, what's the actual, like, line? Because they've said it so many times. Let's see here. See if I can find it, because I want to, because they said the line so much. Let's see. Here it is. Okay.
All flesh and the works of flesh. Destroy all flesh and the works of flesh.
Destroy all flesh in the works of flesh is what they were trying to, what the whole goal of these robots. And of course, they're all stuck inside that room that Billy basically had them in. So thankfully, because I was expecting them to be running around the city and shit, which I guess would have been more chaos, but at the same time, no. So they didn't do that. They never really explained who the robot, like, character that was with Billy, because they explained, oh yeah, and they showed in a kind of a flashback where he's stuck in that dimension and he creates basically a device, and Ben calls it out. You've not ever had an original idea. You can't come up with a good villain name. That device that you were controlling, the robots that malfunction, it's basically like an Omnitrix. I'm like, Not really, but basically, yeah, kind of, because he built that device to control aliens, in this case robots, but he doesn't turn into them. But Ben was on a roll. And the fact we got to see young Ben and young Rook was also pretty interesting as well in this episode, because that means Tara Strong got to come back and voice Ben for quite a bit in this episode. And the fact that Omnitrix wasn't working is it wasn't recognizing him, and he was like doing the voice. He's like, hey, Omnitrix, turn into. He kept trying to lower his voice or change it so it recognized him, because he's going through the whole thing. My name is Ben. I'm from Bellwood. Not recognizing. Then he says the one thing as he's getting blasted by this robot, and it recognizes him, but it still is not working. Still not working, the Omnitrix, and it's kind of dangling off his arm because it's not fitting his wrist, because he's 11 again, not 16 like he is. Rook having a tail. Would have never thought that would happen, and he even said, well, when you hit puberty, your tail falls off. Did we see a tail on his brother, though, in the previous episode? I don't think we did. No, it wasn't, unless it was like tucked away in his clothing or whatever, but I don't remember ever seeing a tail on that kid, so I don't, maybe he already lost his tail. I don't know, but I don't think so, but anyway, so apparently he had a tail. So that was something a little interesting. I'm like, huh, okay. Billy's whole thing about him being jealous of Ben, he's just obsessed. That's what it is. And Ben even pointed that out. Like I don't know what your problem is, man. Like, because Billy's going this whole story is like, were you even listening? Well, not really. I've heard this so much. Like, I've heard a lot of villains give exposition or basically talk, and what am I supposed to do with all this, right? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, you've said all this stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, Ben was just being Ben, and Billy wasn't having it one bit. And Billy's like, I stopped the aliens. I stopped the, I saved the world. The world was never really in danger because they were all stuck in a room. And you're the one who caused it to begin with, because you're the one that brought them over and thought you could control them. Because like, go faster, turning up the thing, and then of course it malfunctions. So Billy is not smart. Billy is not as smart as he thinks. He might be smart in a sense of like coming up with ideas and creating that device, but when he actually is coming to making decisions in the moment, emotions and just this thing of like, I hate Ben Tennyson, that takes over logical thinking, clearly, for Billy. So this is why things were not going well for him. I mentioned earlier, I kind of wish they would have explained more of like that robot woman character that was with him, because there's no explanation whatsoever to that at all. I think I started bringing that up and then I got sidetracked, sorry. But I wish they would have explained more of that, because there's no explanation. She's just there. It's like, okay. Did they even give her a name in this? Let me move this up. I'm gonna move this back a little bit and see if I can find a name for this character. Mazuma, maybe? Yeah, because Tara Strong is the only voice I'm seeing here that would have been, I guess, because everything else like blocks. The Ball Weevil, like the gigantic balls, gigantic like explosion balls from Ball Weevil in this episode on the bridge. Holy shit, he was rolling that thing forever and made a gigantic explosion and knocked those machines off. But Mazuma, did they say the name in this episode? I don't remember them saying it. If they did, I do apologize. I don't think I heard it, or I don't remember them saying it. But Mazuma, okay, and then she's dead. So there's no real, I don't know. I feel like they just wanted to add another character for Tara Strong to voice, and they just wanted to have somebody else that could fight Rook when he's a kid for a little bit, and then just say a couple of lines. I don't know. They could have easily just replaced this character and with something else that's maybe more prominent, or just don't have another character at all, because what was the purpose of her role in this besides fighting Rook when he's a kid, when they transform into being kids again, and then giving a couple of lines here and there to kind of move the plot along? Maybe that was the whole point, but they could have done something else or remove the character entirely. That's just me. So yeah, it's an interesting episode for sure. I mean, like I said, you never know what to expect from Ben 10. You never know what to expect from this franchise. So to go from seeing Rook's family to now this, where we have a new arch nemesis for Ben, okay, you never know. You just never know. Of course, Ben does not take him seriously at all, and I'm assuming we'll see this character again, because you don't introduce a character that is this obsessed with Ben and everything and all this stuff, and he waited all these years to come back to get revenge, for him to be a one-off character. At least I don't think you do, but maybe they will. But I think they should bring the character back. Not sure what extent. I'm not saying that they should. I'm just saying I think they will, so they think it just makes sense. But anyways, overall, had a fun time with it. Can't really complain too much. Seeing young Ben and Rook was kind of funny as well. So, they're always finding ways to kind of switch it up and do something a little bit different with the story, because if they didn't turn Ben and Rook into kids, I don't know what else they could have done to really kind of add another twist to the episode in terms of like things occurring, because if it was still just Ben and Rook as is normal, then they would have just maybe found another way to stop, you know, him before he completely destroyed, you know, the device or whatever, or he would have done it the same way, but there had been something else that occurred that he would have stopped them at the time, you know, in order for them to not stop him in that moment in the city. So there's a lot of layers of like what they could have done differently if they would remove that aspect. So I'm glad that they at least included it, just to go, okay, well, here's young Ben and young Rook, and Rook has a tail and Ben's Tara Strong again, voice-wise. So there you go. All right. I wish we would have seen young Ben turn into more aliens besides just blocks, but that's just me. So anyways, guys. Oh, and also Ball Weevil too. Sorry. So yeah, overall, interesting, fun. You know, can't complain, really. At the end of the day, it was fun. That's the main thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode of Ben Tennyson Omniverse. Blah, I can't even talk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.